Declarative programming is about what we want to do, not how we want to do it. Programming language that I've seen, there's something called SSL, which was a compiler tool that I learned early on. There's Unix shell pipelines. There's relational languages. I put prototypes in here, like JavaScript prototypes. There's HTML and CSS. Those are declarative. You write a description of what you want, but it's not powerful enough, so we need to break out the JavaScript imperatively. Then the thing that I favor, which is project-specific declarative programming, which is solution-centric notations. The what part of project-specific declarative programming is SCNs, solution-centric notations, basically just little tiny languages. How would be things like DSLs, which are declarative programming relative to general purpose programming languages, but are still fairly general. Like SQL will handle any database, not just the database for my particular project. Under how, I list a number of imperative languages that I know about. The main one is assembler. Then there's a bunch of assembler-like languages, which are Common Lisp, Scheme, Racket in my mind. And then higher level languages like Python, JavaScript, Rust, C, and so on. There's functional languages, which are Haskell, Clojure, Erlang, those come to mind. Anything that expects you to define user data types or define classes is a how language and is not declarative. What you want is a language that lets you talk about certain pieces of data, but doesn't get you to define what those pieces of data actually look like. You can only define what fields, how to access it, and what functions you can call on it. Relational languages, the ones I can think of offhand are Prolog, the daddy of all of them. There's Minicanren, Datalog. There's probably others that are escaping my mind at the moment.